Hi, Nintendo fans. This is going to be an even harder list because I'm going to want you to know right now, this list is so tough that I bet even the experienced players are going to agree that this list is nearly impossible to do all 5 games on. I'm going to want you to know right now that I had a lot of times thinking about this one. And you know what the other ones, there's no RPG titles, and shit like that, but I am going to throw in some seriously tough games. So let's get down with the list. Number 5 is Super Metroid. One tough thing about the game is actually finding it. Another thing is that when you play it, you're just like, wow, how can I make this game even harder? And then you're like, oh, never mind, this game is harder on every single level. It's even harder than probably most of the Metroid Prime series. Yeah, I'm dead serious. You can even ask Metroid fans, be like, oh, Super Metroid is the toughest one ever. You gotta know where to go and shit. And knowing the size of this game, holy shit. Yeah, just, wow. I personally have to say, I played this game as a kid. I couldn't even get far in this game. I really can't. I tried, and I can't. It's like Moon Secret Castle. I tried, but I can't. Number 4 is one. Instead of giving you one more game, why can't I give you 5? Super Mario Allstars plus Super Mario World. If you could beat all 5 of these without dying, then you basically are like a master of Mario. You really are. I mean, you got to be like super good to just do that. A lot of these levels will challenge you, some of these won't, but it will be fun nonetheless. Super Mario Bros. 3 was my favorite Mario game ever made, and I'm glad that I kind of notched it for this list. Sorry about that, I'm trying to get this list down. I just dropped my notebook, so I apologize. Number 3 is Metroid Gaiden's trilogy. This trilogy will beat your ass. I thought this was the hardest Metroid Gaiden game ever made. Having 3 of the toughest in your possession, especially made for the Super Nintendo, just like the previous one on the list. And this is going to be like one of the toughest ever. I cannot say how much I expressed to have this one on my list. Number 2 on my list is a mirror to my Sega Genesis list, Spider-Man and X-Men Arcade Revenge. This game was horrible, I admit, but it had some good things for it. The music, it was actually called the first Spider-Man game to actually feel like you're playing as Spider-Man. I kind of agree with that statement. Another good one that's been said about it is that when you play a Storm at the end, she controls completely different than when you had to play in the swimming levels, which was basically a rip-off of Echo the Dolphin. I'm sorry to say it, but it did feel like it. It really did in comparison. I know a lot of people agree with me with that. And then number 1 is Super Ghouls and Super Ghouls and Ghosts. And basically what this is, you would think this is a Super Nintendo port of the Sega Genesis one I have on my list. But no, this is actually number 3. I'm not kidding, this is actually number 3 in the series. It's super tough, you gotta go through it again twice. You can stand on 2 heads even though it's possibly got armor. It has some tough bosses. This game has actually been known to be slightly harder than the Sega Genesis game. So I had to tell you that this list will knock you on your feet. If you can name one game that should have been on this list, you can tell me through the comments and I'll probably understand. So see you all later.